Hey guys, it's Tori. Welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you have seen any of my videos before, you're probably wondering what's going on in the back of me. It's a totally different look, and that is actually what today is all about. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to make your own craft table. And it's also sponsored by Lowe's Home Improvement. They were gracious enough to give me all the supplies that I need to make this project. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna show you how I did everything, and I'm gonna give you a tour of everything. And hopefully if you're looking to make a craft table as well, you will be inspired by this video because it's actually not as hard as I thought it would be. So let's get started. So we are using two of these that are identical. So I'll show you how to put the first one together, and the second one will be just like that. We have two A's, two B's, and two C's, and one D. And we have the directions, and you'll need a Phillips screwdriver and a hammer, and then it comes with all the screws and everything else that you'll need. So let's get started. Okay, so we just did the first set, just laid it all out, and then the second step I like to do is just open the plastic. Just confirm you have everything before you get started, which I do. So we have 8 of the screws, 1, 4, 6, and 8. So we have everything kind of set aside, and now we're gonna move to the next step. First step is taking the B board, so it says B right here, and the A board, which says A, and we're gonna line it up just like this. There are 2 holes here, and there are 2 holes right here, and we're going to line them up. And then we're going to take the longest screw, and we're just going to screw 2 of those in. So far so easy, and just screw this in. Okay, so that part's done. Okay, so next part is we're going to turn this way, and we're going to get another B and line it up and do the exact same thing on the other side. And we're going to use 2 long screws. Okay, so that is done. This is A, and then B is on the 2 sides. We're gonna go ahead and use 2 of these are double E's, is what these are, these pegs. And we're gonna go ahead and place them right in here. So you go ahead and put this towards me. And we're also going to use a C board, put that on. So let me go ahead and position this. We're gonna use a hammer, so let's place this right in here. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and slide the C on. And it goes right like that. Slide it right on top. And we're going to place those pegs in here. Okay, we're just going to push that down. And then we're going to take 2 of the double F's, and we're going to slide them right in here. You take the sticker off, and we're going to do one here, and then we have to do the same thing on the opposite side because it's identical. We're going to place that in there in the pegs. Okay, so now we're ready to place the D on top of C. So let's go ahead and line this up right in the middle. So now that's through, and now we're going to take the double F's and do the side. This in here. We're gonna line that up, push that, and then we're gonna do the other 2 on this side. Here, and then we're gonna push it together. Last one, we're going to take the last C board and place it on top of here. And push it down. And we're going to take the last 2 double F's, place it in here, and take the last piece. And we're going to place this on top of here. Line it up, push down, and next we're going to use the screws and screw it in on the top right here. We have both of the cubes done. Bought 6 of these legs because I want to put 4 on each cubicle just to give it height. So this craft desk can end up being a little bit higher since I'm short. And these are 6 inches. This came just solid wood color, so I spray painted all of these white to match the white. Okay, so I bought 2 of these. This is a set of 4, and then we have another set, and we are going to add the legs. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna put one of these in every corner. So what I'm gonna do is just make it kitty corner from the screw here, so it lines up with this. So that'll be consistent, doing that all the way around. I'm going to just kind of put a little mark here as well. Okay, and we're gonna do the first one here. Perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna take one of these and we're just gonna screw this on just like that. Okay, that's perfect. Sweet. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and do the other ones. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and let's do the last leg. That was really easy, you guys. I was a little nervous about doing that. I just thought that was gonna be a lot harder than it was. I was really, really surprised and so happy. That was actually very easy. So we're gonna do the exact same thing on the next cubicle. So for the top of the craft table, I used melamine board, and it comes in a sheet that is 4x8. The measurements that I used was 35 by 50, and I want to do a quick shout out to Jason at the Lowe's in Oakland Park, Florida. He was amazing and he took his time. He helped me with so many things and I had so many questions. He knew where everything was, which was amazing. I would ask him a question about where's this, and he's like, aisle 48. And I'd say, well, what about this? Aisle 15, bay 4. It was just, he was amazing. He went ahead and he cut the melamine board to the measurements I needed, along with the pegboard and also molding, because I'm also going to show you guys how to make a pegboard frame in the same video. So I just wanted to do a quick shout out and just say thank you so much, Jason, for helping so much, along with everybody else in the store that helped me as well. I placed the melamine board on the floor, and then I took both cube organizers, put one on each end. I bought 2 4-pack of the L bracket. So what I did here is I decided where I wanted the cubes to be, and the most important thing is whatever you do on this side, make sure that it is even on the other side. Once I just took a measuring tape, and from here I'm doing 3 inches. So I wanted to make sure that going all the way across is 3 inches. And then from the side, I did exactly 2.5. Then I took a pencil and I'm just kind of marking the area. And I did that going all the way around, all 4 sides. And then I did it on that side as well. So I know exactly where I want to use the L brackets. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use painter's tape because I want to make sure that this stays right against here. I don't want that to move. And let's make sure, double check. Okay, yep, that's 3. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tape this as well, just so it stays in place while I screw it in. How's that? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just measure a little bit over, kind of like a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead, just measure the length, and I'm gonna just cut it. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna do a little bit at a time, and I have a little bit going off the edge. We are going to iron it, just like this. Just gonna go back and forth a little bit to make sure it adheres, and then I'm gonna just keep stretching this out. At the very end, you can trim this, but you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm just going to fold it over just like this and then melt that part. So the pegboard comes as a very large sheet, and you just have them cut it down to your liking. So my board is actually 30 by 40, and I have extra. I bought a quart of primer and paint, and I added Azalea Flowers, which is a really pretty pink color, and I painted the white pegboard and let that dry. And then I also bought molding, and they have a huge selection of different molding, so it's just whatever you want to use. And I glued that to the pegboard using Loctite Power all-purpose interior construction glue, which works amazing. And what I would do is I would pick two sides and I would glue it, and then I would use a clamp to hold it down, and I would put a ream of paper, you could use a book or something heavy, on top, and I let it dry for 2 hours, and then I did the exact same thing on the other side. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you're looking to make your own craft table, I hope I inspired you. And I will leave everything in the descriptions below. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave a comment. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you don't already subscribe, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.